Welcome aboard the Axopar 45 crosstop. We are going to do a quick walkthrough on this boat just as we head out for a sea trial. We're going to look at the layout, the options, and also some of the differences to the Axopar 45 Suntop. We hope you enjoy the walkthrough. Have a quick look at the layout we have on board this model. 4.1 meter beam and 13.9 meters long. So as I mentioned, quite a big platform. It gives you a heap of volume here, especially in the living area of the boat. We have a U-shaped seating setup, so nice little table. It is high-low, so it can drop down. So it can become either a massive sun pad on the back of the boat or a great place to dine in addition to the dining area in the forward section. We also have other layout options. You can do an aft cabin or have the deck much more open on the back here. One thing that's really nice on this model is the deck is level throughout. Due to the size and the volume we've got to play with in the hulls, you can step onto the duckboard and walk all the way to the helm station on one single level. On the starboard side aft locker, this is normally a fender locker. It can be optioned with a sink and a hot plate, and even a little fridge in there as well. So it's really making great use of the space. Over on port side, we have the excellent fender lockers and line lockers that we're all used to. Again, the size of the boat means it's huge. Really, all the fenders on board can probably go in there, so it leaves the other one free for that little external galley setup. As you walk around the boat, you do notice there is a lot of storage. So for example, we've got two lockers like this. This actually goes quite far in and to the center of the boat. A large storage pocket here as well, so they've really made use of all the space, all the volume available. Moving forward, we've got the main dining area. Obviously the table we're very familiar with from the 37. This folds out to double in size, and this becomes a very nice shaded area underneath the Suntop. The roof on all the 45 models has a double opening sunroof system, letting in lots of natural light if you want it. You can see it just closing above me now, and it's actually, very decent head height all the way through. I mentioned the decks are all level, but due to the design of and the size of the boat, we've got incredible head height all the way forward. So I'm 6 foot and I'm still standing underneath the Suntop here. So there's really no ducking involved. Either side, we obviously have the wings, the side wings that the Axopar 45 is famous for. These fold out and allow seating. So this area is really a massive social area. You could probably have 12 people focused around this central area of the vessel. Just forward of the main dining area and just behind the helm station, we have the internal wet bar. So we have an induction cooktop here with 2 hot plates, as well as a very large sink just there. Below, we've got 2 very decent fridges, very well positioned, very accessible. In terms of additional fridge space, we actually have 4 fridges in this module, so little drawer fridges here on either end of the wet bar, very easy access. So these would be your drinks fridges, and then food and other consumables would be in the main fridges in the wet bar. Again, every single bit of space has been made use of. Battery switches, for example, are hidden really neatly behind this cowling here, so very easy access. A similar setup to the 37, very close to the helm station. And then also under the helm seats, great use of space here. We have 2 pull-out drawers. So this is really good position next to the galley for all your cups, plates, dishes, cutlery, all of that kind of stuff. On the other end of the helm station, we have the ever-important bin. Again, a great location for this, and nicely tucked away to keep all your rubbish tidy. This boat is fitted with a Mediterranean upholstery as well. Other upholstery options are available, but it gives you this lovely textured, very classic look. Cushions are very thick and comfortable, and we see this throughout the boat from the stern all the way to the bow. Moving forward again, we have the same setup that we have on all 3 models. This amazing sun pad with very secure bolsters. So at speed, if you are underway, you're going to feel very protected. Decent size cup holders, 4 of them as well, with sun lounging on top of the gull wing doors. Seat on the bow as well. The anchor locker is split in 2. It's a large locker, so it makes it a little bit more efficient. If you don't need to open the whole thing, you can just open a section of it to stow lines and fenders. Also in this area, you can put a table. So again, a third dining option. With this layout, there's a stainless steel bracket with a single leg so that you can have drinks here under the sun awning, the classic Axopar sun awning, which does mount on the front end of the boat as well. Another great option for the adventurers among us, we have roof racks. We've actually got 3 sets of roof racks, so for paddleboards, kayaks, just like we have here, and then also a solar panel for trickle charging the batteries if you can't get it on shore power when you're not using the boat. Access into the forward cabin is in 3 locations, so we have a gullwing door on both port and starboard, and then also the lifting dash door. So let's take a look inside to see what the forward cabin has to offer. Stepping in, I've got 2 steps to come down. This cushion does fold out of the way, so you've got 2 wooden steps if you do have wet feet. Forward, a very large V-berth, set up in kind of a sleeping configuration at the moment, but this can flip over and become an internal lounge, which I think is very clever, because if it is inclement weather, you can relax in here, very spacious. Wooden inlay here, so it becomes a bit of a table, but nice seating around here, plenty of storage, and a sink. There is really good lighting in here. We've got the glass panels above. We've got a panel on a window on the port side. And you've also got ventilation here, so plenty of light and ventilation. The lights are on, but we wouldn't really need them. We just got them on for filming. Moving to the aft of the forward cabin, and I have full standing headroom with room to spare, so very nice to see that. This here is the access into the toilet and shower compartment, and again in here, full standing headroom. Nice shower here, ductboards under my feet, and a really nicely positioned toilet, and the sink with ventilation as well. Excellent shower and washroom facilities on the Axopar 45. Again, no shortage of storage on this model, with another storage cupboard here, and then very easy access to all your electrical operating systems. We've got all the safety gear in here, for example. Great position for that. If you do select the aft cabin option, this obviously doubles your sleeping capacity, and you can have a lounge in the aft cabin or a very large bed with, again, plenty of natural light. We'll head out now and we'll go into the helm station. I'll jump on the controls. Talking through the helm station that we have here, 2 large 16-inch Simrad displays, so you can put any kind of information you want to customize on there. Just down here we have a small Simrad operating display for extra information that we want, be it engine diagnostics. We can see we've got the inverter on here. The normal operating switches are nicely positioned down here. The wheel position itself is adjustable, so up and down as normal. And also on this Axopar 45, when you select the Brabus line package, so the dark railings and the dark trimmings on the boat, we have the same steering wheel that you have on the Brabus boats. So it's integrated, it's the smart wheel if you like, but we have trim tabs on here on my left thumb, bow thruster also with my left thumb, and then my sound system and audio down on my right thumb. So when you're driving, it's much like the way you drive a car. You're all very integrated on the wheel. The rest of the helm station features the twin throttles here, 3 engines linked to 2 throttles. So if I'm operating with throttles independently, it doesn't engage the central engine, but when I engage them together, we're obviously using all 3 engines. There is also a Mercury skyhook option as well, so for those wanting a little bit of extra help, a little bit less manually maneuvering the boat, you can use the JPO, which also comes with autopilot and the skyhook feature. Overall, a very clean dash. We're in the cross top, okay, and this is the perfect time to explain the difference between the cross top and the sun top. The cross top features the same windscreen as the cabin, but without the cabin. So we have this reverse windscreen all the way around. The dash is joined to the sun top, so there's no gap. In here you'd be arguably a little bit more protected than you would be on the sun top. The difference with the sun top is that the windscreen is sloped the other way, so it's more of a sports look, and there is a gap at the top between the sun top and the windscreen. So subtle differences. Outside of the windscreen setup, the layout between the sun top and the cross top is exactly the same, and we have actually tested the sun top as well on a different day. And that brings us to the end of this quick walkthrough on the Axopar 45 cross top. It's quite a stunning model. It's very configurable, as the Axopar name has become renowned for. So if you did enjoy this video, do like and subscribe. And if you did like the look of this boat and want to learn more, do get in touch with myself and the team. We'll be happy to show you one of these boats when they arrive in Australia early 2024. My name is Joe Fox from the team of the E-Yachts. We'll see you soon.